Kia ora te whānau, no mai, haere mai. Hello everyone and welcome to week 1 of my Kahal program for 2022. Ko Mitch toku ingoa, my name is Mitch and I am the kaupapa creative behind Mana Ake. I create mahi toi or digital design for both Māori streetwear as well as custom kākahu for whānau. I'm going to be sharing my journey over a series of videos, my journey with my Mana Ake mahi, as well as a program I'm doing this year through Kahal, which is called the Done With You program, and this is my first video. Today I'd like to share a little bit about me and my whakapapa or ancestry, and then a little bit about the Kahal program that I've signed up for, as well as how week 1 has been. These videos are going to be all about my adventure with Kahal and a space for me to share what I am learning along the way. So to begin, I think it's really important to acknowledge where we've come from. I've been creating this design over the last few years. I've been researching my ancestry and my whakapapa and slowly been putting it together. On my mother's side, I descend from Ngāpuhi, Ngāti Whātua, Te Rarawa and Ngāti Kahu. So these are all Northland-based tribes of Aotearoa, New Zealand. And on my dad's side, my ancestors come from the Leatham family of County Cavan, the Dowsett family of England, as well as Argyll in the west of Scotland. Alright, so that's a little bit about my ancestors, but let's jump into the Kahal program and what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So you may already know that last year in 2021 I completed the Kahal program, which is an Indigenous e-commerce program that lasted for about 3 months, and we had over 250 Māori and Indigenous business owners do the program. Together we created a Shopify web store and launched our own e-commerce businesses. It was a really cool program. One of the cool things was for me, I got to do it with my mum, and so shout out to my mum and my auntie Margie, who launched their business called Tahi handcrafted soaps, where they make small batch handcrafted soaps out of their shed in Kihi, and through the program and through Shopify they're able to sell their products to the world, which is pretty cool. So together we graduated that program. I was also really blessed to be in a really cool team that had heaps of amazing people, and we also won a team award, and then also my mahi also won an award, the 4-figure award, which was just another bonus. So that was really cool. That brings me to the Kahal program for 2022 and the Done With You program. I was really blessed again to have successfully attained some funding for this program, so shout out to Tahi Auckland Unlimited, through whom I was able to secure $3,000 worth of funding to cover the cost of this coaching program, so that was really awesome. So as I mentioned before, the Done With You program goes over 4 months. Basically they're going to drill in to what my current kind of status is, what I'm trying to achieve, what my goals are, figure out what the delta is, so what that gap is between those two things, build a bit of a plan. So I'm going to have lots of tasks that I need to execute each week and each month, as well as learn heaps about metrics so that I can understand the data that I'm going to be collecting along the way. That's going to be a measure of my performance. So that's really cool. So week 1, I kind of joined the program late, but I jumped in nonetheless, and so week 1's been all about catch up. So far, together as a group, we've kind of regrouped, so I've got to catch up again with people from my old team, as well as meet people who did the program in other teams last year, as well as reviewed what's to be expected, so our roadmap for Kahal over the next 4 months. And then I've also caught up on all of the onboarding and giving access to our coaches to the platforms or apps that we use. So far for my business, I have Shopify web store. I have a number of Facebook business pages, as well as I use Klaviyo, which is an automated email marketing tool, as well as Google Analytics, which is a free tool that anyone can sign up for, and that helps you gather basically the data that you need, or the metrics that you need to measure your performance, as well as another tool called Circle, which is an app similar to kind of Facebook. So it's a communities app that our team is using to stay connected. And the last thing we did last week was to have our first team meeting, which was really, really awesome. So the first week's been amazing, really excited to have joined, and really looking forward to sharing with you soon how week 2's been.